I lost myself. I lost my identity. I really didn't know who I was anymore. And then the anxiety, it took over my life. Miscarriages or whatever with them, because I had hemorrhages with both of them. I had hemorrhages with my first baby at 8 weeks and with my second baby around 10 weeks. So I bled a lot, and I can only think about that. I was literally losing my babies, and it made me literally walk on eggshells my whole entire pregnancy. I would be on Google, Googling every symptom I had. I don't even care if it was just a simple headache. I was Googling a headache. I was trying to figure out what was wrong with me, why this was happening. I was telling myself every day, looking at my calendar, counting down to the next time I had my next appointment with my second baby. I was always scheduling these ultrasounds, which, you know, you can go to these ultrasound people like they give you a peek of your baby all. I know it wasn't healthy, but I literally was so scared, wondering what was going to happen with me and my baby. Anxiety just didn't overtake me when I was pregnant, and also overtook me when I gave birth. Very bad birth experiences with my first son. I had preeclampsia that was undiagnosed for 6 weeks. I did not know what was going on with me, but we will get to that later in the video. So with me being in pain and always swollen up and, you know, not knowing what was going on with me, that literally gave me anxiety a lot. So after I was pregnant, imagine being pregnant and everything is happening to you, and then you're not pregnant anymore. You always wondering what could happen next. Is something else going to happen to me because this happened to me when I was pregnant? Is this going to happen? Is that going to happen? So I was always walking on eggshells because my pregnancy was so horrible and my birth experiences was horrible because I felt them cut me while I was on the table getting my C-section. I also do not remember my birth experience because I was put out because my blood pressure was so high, because again I had preeclampsia for 6 weeks. That was so long and I did not know. So during the birth I felt everything, and that put a lot on me. And with my second baby, I had a great birth experience. It was just after what happened with me. I left the hospital with my hemoglobin at 6.2 because I was so scared to be in the hospital. My anxiety was so bad. I just wanted to go home. I did not want to stay in the hospital anymore. They told me that they believe I just lost a lot of blood while I was on the table, because when they came to sit me up, I literally passed out. I had all of the nurses in there over me, calling codes, everything you could think of. And all I could remember is my OBGYN telling me, hey, wake up. Don't pass out. Don't pass out. I just seen dim lights around me. I literally felt myself about to go. And she kept telling me, hey, you're really, really pale. Your lips are pale. You're pale. I even have a video of myself after birth. It's like my whole face was sunk in. Like what you see me looking like now, it's like my face was sunk in. Everything was just out of me. So imagine going through difficult pregnancies and difficult births, and then you have your baby. You're in the world with your baby. Everything is just too much for you. Like my anxiety was so bad that after I gave birth to her, I would go home and I would be texting the nurses on the app telling them that I literally thought I had jaundice. I literally thought that something was going on with me because my eyes was a little red on the side. And then they told me from my blood work, something that's doing with your gallbladder was elevated a little bit. I thought my gallbladder was going to rupture. I thought I had jaundice. I thought my liver was messed up. I literally thought everything was wrong with me when I gave birth. And it was very crippling for me because my heart rate would be up all the time. I was always panicking, thinking something was wrong with me. And then, you know, that also causes problems with your friends, your family, because I couldn't just really talk to them all the time because my mind's always racing. It causes problems within your relationship because you're always worried, you're stressed, you don't really want to go do anything. And the only thing people could refer to me as is, oh, Jaden's always scary. Jaden has this anxiety. She needs to calm down. But most people don't understand it's hard to calm down when you literally cannot, you physically cannot make yourself calm down and your body calm down and your mind calm down and stop racing all the time. The anxiety part and how it really affected me and changed me as a person. It literally changed my whole identity now. It changed me as a woman. It changed me as a mother. And I thought about getting on medications, but with my anxiety is so crippling and so bad, my mind won't even let me take the medicine. So, that is one way that becoming a mother and pregnancy changed my whole identity, and I had to learn to get it back. I had to learn to push anxiety a little bit to the side and focus on who I was. I'm a mother. I'm a teacher. Everything that I thought I was losing, and I was losing myself, when I found out I was pregnant, I got it back. Everything that I said I wouldn't be, I became. I found myself and I found my identity. Finding myself after pregnancy was really, really hard. I had to learn to associate myself as a mother and as Jaden again. Because before I was a mother, I was Jaden. I did things. I had fun. I went out places. I didn't just sit at home all the time, take care of babies and clean up the house and cook. And not saying that it's bad and it's a wrong thing to do and I don't love doing it. It's just, it was a big shift change for anybody, but especially an 18-year-old person. It was a big shift for me. Not saying I was just a wild child and I was doing everything. No, it was just a big shift for me. Imagine just watching your friends go and have fun and you're at home with a baby and they don't even talk to you. They don't even respond to you anymore. So I had to make a box for mom and I had to make a box for Jaden again. And by doing it, I just found out learning how to do things that I love again. I learned that I love to read again. I started reading. I started having different hobbies. And now with my new baby, I got into content creating. And this is just a way that I can express myself and talk to mothers out there that needs to hear my story and just, talk to each other and know that you're not the only person out there that feels like what you're going through is wrong or you feel like you're trying to find yourself again. Because I know sometimes it's hard looking at other people and you're comparing yourself to them. But I want to tell you, comparison is the thief of joy. You will take all of your joy and your happiness away comparing yourself to other people, to other mothers, to other anything but yourself. So I want you to know whatever you want to do, you push, you strive yourself to do that, because children do not stop you from doing the things that you want to do. You will find your identity again. You will find who you want to be again, because I did it. It was hard watching everyone around me do the things that I wanted to do, but I just didn't know it wasn't my time to do those things because I had more important things to focus on. I had more things to worry about. Trigger warning. You can feel depressed and you can feel sad because you feel like you're not yourself anymore. But I want you to know that the babies that you have, they love and they need you. And you might just simply need to sit and listen to a video like this or listen to a person like me talk about different ways that you can find yourself again. Weight gain. 2023 was one of the worst years of my life. And I think it was because it was the year before I graduated college. So in my mind, I'm like, I've been in college since 2020. Year round, no breaks. Where's the car I want? What is the house I want? Why am I not making enough money? Why am I not a teacher yet? So I was really stressed and I went through a lot of things. My heart rate was always up. Sometimes it would be in the region of 100s to 110s. I was always stressing. That's my baby over there. I was always stressing a lot. I just felt like I wanted and needed more than what was happening to me. And I wanted my life to move faster and it just wasn't. And I could not accept that. And that began to make me stress eat a lot. I was always stressed. So blood pressure high, heart rate high. I got up to 230 pounds. My face was swole. My hands was swole. I just looked like a big ball of nothing. I just did not look like myself. I felt like I lost myself. I didn't know who I was. No matter how I got my hair done, I felt ugly. No matter the clothes I wore, I used to get them 2 sizes too bigger. I wouldn't wear a certain color of clothes, certain style of clothes, because I felt like I was so ugly and I was so big and I was just so obese. I became depressed. I didn't like taking pictures. It was a pretty rough time for me because I just really felt like I was supposed to be somewhere that it wasn't my time to be at, because everything I got, I have it now. It just wasn't the time. 2024, and I felt good about myself. I was on a roll. I was losing weight. I was like, hey, this is becoming, I'm getting the feeling like I'm finding myself again. You know, I was lost. Now I'm finding myself. Then I came up pregnant. I went back for my sixth shot, and I found out I was pregnant the day before I went, because I'm like, everybody telling me that they don't have an appetite with it, they're not eating with it, but me, I'm super hungry. Like, I am craving certain things. Those stuffed bell peppers, my husband made it for me one time. I ate them for a week straight. I'm like, there's something going on me. He was like, you want me to up your dosage? The doctor was. I'm like, no, I don't think it's worked for me. Can I get the other guy? Mind you, I was on tirzepatide, so I was feeling good about myself. I had lost 12 pounds and everything, and I was pregnant. I felt like I lost myself. I felt like that I'm failing myself again. I'm about to lose the person that I was chasing after, the person I was yearning for. And I'm about to get fat again. I'm about to look ugly again. I'm not going to like myself again. And I just felt like I had failed myself, and I had failed my plan, and the whole goal I had for myself was just over. And that really wasn't the case, because now I'm 30 pounds down without medicine, and I'm doing pretty great. I say this to say that sometimes your life doesn't go in the pace that you want it to go, because it's not your time, and you may feel like that you lost yourself, but your time is coming. Where I am now today. So today I still struggle with anxiety a little bit, not as bad as I did, because I found techniques, and I did also tell myself it's okay to be on medication. Although I'm not, I will be starting soon, just to let you know. It's okay to be on medication. Don't let anyone tell you that it's not. But if you personally feel like it's not for you, then it's not for you. Because for years, I had to just figure out different techniques that helped me, because my mind wouldn't even let me be on medication. So if you feel like you need to do that, do that. I'm also a teacher now. I've been teaching for 2 years now. I am a mother of 2. Everything that I thought I lost, I got, I found. I found myself. I found my career. I found my home that I wanted to be in, the dream car I always wanted to have. I have my husband. We've been together for 7 years now. And I am 24 years old, and I have found everything that I wanted, and I've gotten everything that I wanted and I needed, because I did not lose myself. I found myself. I did not keep myself out in the dark. I did not chase after something that I knew I couldn't have. Please, 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 please get a break from your children. A break is needed. I'm telling you, even if you feel like you don't have anyone to watch those children, a break is always needed. Sometimes a break isn't even you just going and eating you a sandwich by yourself. Sometimes a break is you going to the movies. Sometimes a break is going to get your hair done. You see my hair done? It wasn't even that much. I paid $85 for this hair, but guess what? I went and got a break from my children. You see my nails? These are my real nails. I didn't pay a lot for them, but guess what? It was a break from my children. Get you a break. I know. We go take showers. It feels like the best thing in the world, because we're not with our children. But you need a better break than that, because I'm telling you, an overstimulated mind makes you angry, makes you have the frustration on the wrong people, which is your children. You feel like you're not doing the best because your child is screaming and you're tired. We can't have that. Okay. Even if your break is you watching this video right now, get you a break, sis. You need that break. I'm telling you, you do. Find you friends that allow your children to be around them, because if your friend doesn't, they're not your friend. Find you family, or just, like I said, friends that will watch your child for you, even if it's for 30 minutes. Get your break, sis. You deserve it. You need it. Stop beating yourself up. You're a perfect mother. You're an awesome mother. You're a perfect person. You're a great person. What you tell yourself, or what that evil spirit is always telling you in your mind, you're not good enough, your children don't love you. Girl, don't listen to that. You're doing the best you can, and you're a perfect person. And to know that you're a great mother is by telling yourself what you do. You're a perfect person. Even by watching this video, it's telling you that you're a good mother because you're searching for different things that can help you find yourself and better yourself. So those people that tell you that you're not a good mother, don't listen to them. That mind in your head, don't listen to them, because it's only going to make you feel worse about yourself, and you don't need that, because the person that you lost, you're going to go right back to that person that you lost, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to go back. You want to move forward. We're not going back to the person that we lost. We stand with the person that we are today. Do a break. Stop beating yourself up. Another one is love yourself. Love yourself, girl. You're a mother. Do you know how awesome it is to be a mother? Do you know how perfect it is to know that you were chosen to be a mother? Love yourself. If no one else loves you, your children love you. The children that you made or adopted, got given, whatever. Those are your children and they love you. I'm telling you, I'm a teacher, and those children I did not birth, and they love me like I'm their mother. So no matter where your children come from, they love you. You are a perfect, awesome person. So love yourself, because if you don't feel like you love yourself, it's going to be hard to love the people around you. So if you can't even love yourself, or you can't be respectful to yourself and tell yourself that you're a good person, it's going to be hard to give love, show love, and be mindful of the people that's around you. Because I'm telling you, once you feel like the anxiety is taking you over, once you feel like the depression is taking you over, once you feel like you lost yourself, you're going to be pushing out that energy to your children and the people around you. And you don't need that, and you don't want that. So please love yourself, girl. Love yourself. Because again, we're moving forward. We're not going back to the person that we lost. We're not going back to the girlie that we lost. We're moving forward, okay? So love yourself. Please, please, please. And moms, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope you come back to my channel and you like and subscribe, because my previous videos haven't really got a lot of views. And I really wish they have, because they are really, really great videos. And I just really explain a lot of stuff that I feel like moms really need to hear. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Bye, mamas.